Obviously, I'm a Yankees fan, so I'd love to see him.
It's almost like a legacy of like the NFL versus.
But I definitely think that Baker could be a really good player for the Panthers moving forward.
Did I say Oreos?
There's a lot of questions I have about Mahomes. Looks like a kid playing Madden.
Turning point in the game is the 13-second drive.
They play very hard, even though they're terrible.
He's a good pick. You for sure. He's going to be a good player. But I can't argue against the Jamar Chase pick.
They made moves saying we're going to win this year, at least get into the playoffs.
I'm going with my guy, Corey Seager. So glad.
What's good, y'all? My name is Austin Drummond, and I play rugby for the University of Notre Dame. And you're listening to The Outsider's Opinion with Austin and Kevin.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to our sports opinions of the week. We have a little fun hypothetical as we're just thinking about stuff. All the seasons are going, but there's not too much. We've kind of already talked about that. But Austin, the idea is there's no budget involved. You can spend whatever you want. They're not going to deny any claims for this movie, but it has to be sports oriented and it can't be a true story.
Yeah, I just want everybody in the audience to know that that Kevin asked me this probably like 2 minutes ago, and I came up with it in that amount of time. I'll go first. I love my idea, and I haven't really been thinking about this. The title of the movie is Space Slam, and it's just like Space Jam, but with Shohei Ohtani instead of like LeBron or Jordan. And you have it to where Ohtani is both pitching in the game and also hitting. And like I said, instead of Space Jam, it's Space Slam. I don't know how that's not just a perfect title.
Space Lamb?
Slam. Like Grand Slam.
Oh, Slam. Oh, that's good. That's
Space Slam instead of Space Jam.
Space Slam.
So
is it follow Space Jam or no?
It's similar to Space Jam, but Ohtani is saving the Earth instead of Jordan or LeBron.
Ooh, okay. I like that idea.
And again, he would be pitching in the game and also hitting, which is like two of the most important things.
Okay. So what are the things with Jordan? It's like him dealing with supporting cast. Is it just Shohei Ohtani?
Yes. There is no other athletes that are, well, obviously you could have a Monstar situation where they take the talent from Judge and Trout and all these other athletes to play on one side, but then on Ohtani's team, it would just be Ohtani, Bugs Bunny, all those characters on that team versus the Monstars or whatever you want to call it for that that took the talent from all the major players. So, yeah, somebody took the talent from Scooble, someone took the talent from Judge, someone took the talent from whatever, and they're on the Monstars while Ohtani and Bugs Bunny are trying to win the game for the for Earth.
What if they like paired guys together? Like, what if the Monstars, like the twist is they have Screwball, but they also put the player with like Corey Seager's hitting ability. So you have like 5 Ohtani against the like original Ohtani.
Well, sure, yeah, they could add on that. I think it'd be a little bit confusing though because you'd only have one of those, right? Like, there's no way because you have to play other positions. Mm-hmm. So you'd only have one person that have that combination. Now, yes, you could do that, but at that point, I don't know why you just don't have a DH. But sure, I could see that being part of it.
Okay, cool. I like that idea. Okay,
I mean, I'd love to see the alien. For DH, I mean, I would just have an alien be Giancarlo Stanton, and I think that would just be the biggest alien of all time or something. But
yeah, that'd be fun. Okay, so that was your just like first idea. I thought you had been like thinking about this for a while when you came up.
I have quick ideas. I think that, like, I like to think realistically, like, would the movie get accepted? What criteria it has to meet? I mean, the Dodgers have won back-to-back World Series. Ohtani's one of the most popular athletes in the world. He's the most popular MLB player in the world. In the U.S., I don't know if that's true. There's probably a couple arguments there between Trout and Judge for just U.S. But if we're talking worldwide, it's 100% Ohtani. So I think that'd be cool. And I also like to see a baseball version of those. I think that it's staying only as basketball. I don't know if there should have been a Space Jam 2. I mean, I think Space Jam 1's by far the better version.
Space Jam 1's amazing.
Yes, but I'd like to see it in another sport. I think that would be cool to see a baseball rendition using one of the best athletes in the sport.
Yep, and Ohtani's in LA, so it makes sense. Not much travel time.
No, Hollywood's right there.
Yep, Hollywood's right there. All right, so mine. So this can be influenced to me by current events, but it's not going to be based on a true story. My idea is you have like a coach, and I'm thinking college coach, but he started as an NFL coach, and he wants to go back in time to college, and instead of choosing professional, or it's kind of when he becomes a coach, kind of have a story of like, okay, you can either do like high school coach, college coach, NFL coach, and like he's a successful coach, but you can make it a feel good too. Like he goes back in time and goes after the money, and he decides between NFL and college, and then he goes into college, and you see him navigating NIL, and then he realizes, you know what, I don't want to do this. I want to go back to high school, and it's through like a conversation with a high school football coach at one of his college football clinics. It could be like a player after his career ends, and that's kind of where the story picks off of him deciding into coaching and getting a head coaching offer, and then he thinks about the 3 different ways he can go into a head coach.
Okay. Interesting. That'd be a cool story.
Because I'm fully focused on the college coaching area because I think it's really interesting kind of just how much money is involved and kind of what goes into that versus like high school and NFL.
Yeah. I think another movie idea, if I was just going to do a fake movie idea, is just make Draft Day again, but like 10 times better.
Oh, that would be great. Could do Draft
It's just
Day.
so bad, but I wish there was
bad.
a good version of it.
I wish there was. Yeah, I think another video idea. You could go draft. You could go NFL draft. Like the NFL draft is kind of an untapped idea, which is what makes, I think, why, like you've pointed this out. I think it's your idea. People like draft day because there's no other NFL draft.
Yeah, I said that. I think we did a video about.
We did.
Sure we did.
We made fun of it.
Yeah,
we made fun.
Yeah,
of it.
But I think that's the nostalgia or allure to it is that there's not another one like it. So people in their brain are like, "Oh, it has to be good." Then when no, it's not. It's horrible. But it's a novel. It's a novel idea for a movie, so people like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you could go a lot with any of the drafts, really. I think there's, Moneyball. Well, there's like I think it's like Curveball movie. I haven't seen that, but, yeah, I think another one would be. Could do like
idea.
What you got?
What
another
were you
one?
say for your? I got another idea too, but you can say yours first.
Maybe what happens if you had a player swap with another player? Like kind of like Freaky Friday situation, but they never know each other. So you kind of see them learning each other's sport.
Okay. We just have like Giannis being quarterback for the Chiefs or something crazy.
What if you put Giannis in Cavante Turbin's body and then Cavante Turbin in Giannis's?
My question with that is like, does speed, like how does speed work and how does
like they get the same, like Cavante Turpin gets Giannis's body, but it's just his brain. And he's like learning to move with that much body.
That'd be cool.
And then Giannis
another
is like,
sports
I'm
idea
small.
I had was you take like probably the 5 or 6 best athletes in the world and then create like a fake sport. So instead of like Space Jam where this aliens come to play like a sport from Earth, you take like the 6 best athletes from Earth and put them into a fictional sport on the alien planet against aliens. And so you'd have like McDavid having to work on the same team as Judge in like this alien sport that's never been played before. Okay. But you'd have to think of a sport. You'd have to think of like a fake sport. But a good part about the movie is that you'd be able to connect. Okay, there's Giannis and there's Judge, and there's McDavid, and there's DeGrom, all in the same sport. How would that really work? So, which would be cool in that alien sport if like you could have some throwing mechanic. And so if you had Mahomes, he'd be good at whatever position had the throwing mechanic, even if it wasn't like quarterback.
Yeah, no, I think I like that. So you're at 3. I think I'll try to fill out another one so we each have 3. One, I could do 10 things, or I guess you could do like a little love story. One where you have like a quarterback, or actually you could have a news story. A football player goes in, tries to be successful as a ton of other jobs, and then he finds just solace in a very simple thing like reporting on games and just devoting a lot and becoming a broadcaster.
Okay.
I think there's a lot to be doing like a football player kind of post life. You could do a comedy of offensive linemen, so you know how they go through like crazy transformations once they retire.
Yeah.
What if you take like an offensive lineman, like this is a guy that's won Super Bowls, all pro, and he becomes like a Pilates instructor, and he's kind of lost a ton of weight, and it kind of does that, and you kind of have him in that world of being super flexible and doing a lot of stuff.
I know
like
you said
that.
to switch body things with players. I think it'd actually be kind of cool if it was like head coaches instead. Because imagine if you had to
Ooh.
coach
Yes,
another,
that'd be
like
funny.
this is kind of like I haven't seen the show. What's the show called?
Chad Powers.
No,
What show?
the soccer show.
Soccer.
Or
Oh, Ted Lasso.
Yes,
Ted
Ted
Lasso,
Lasso. It's
yeah.
kind of like Ted Lasso. I haven't watched it. My parents have watched it. Said it's really good. I probably will eventually watch it. But I think it'd be cool if like the bodies between like Andy Reid and Eric Spoelstra were changed, and you had to like coach an NFL team through a game and coach an NBA team through the finals, and like how that would work. But I think both of those ideas are
I like those.
cool.
I like those ideas. I think we made a lot of good movies, and we're gonna post it for free so we can get some residuals from it. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. We appreciate you listening to Outsiders Opinions.